Hello everyone, we are together with another video. So we did the additive and multiplicative thing, and that might have been maybe a little bit too bland, right? But as I said, I was preparing a few videos with that video in mind, and as I said, I didn't want to explain it over and over in multiple videos, so that's why I did a separate video. In this video we will be talking about blockchains, guys. It works a little bit counterintuitively, so I think it warrants a video. Shields are mostly used by warriors and Smith of Kitawas, but there are other builds that chuck in a shield every once and then. And so how is your block chance calculated, right? So mine here is capped, as you can see, and I have 46% and I have it capped. So how does it work? Because it is calculated very counterintuitively, right? I was able to reverse engineer how the process works by unspecking and specking a node, right? It cost me some gold because I want to understand how it worked, and it just wasn't working. And finally I think I have arrived at the right solution. So guys, there are three kinds of shields in the game, right? There are the pure strength requiring ones. Well, there are a lot of shields, but I was talking about the attribute stuff. So there is the strength and dexterity shields. There are the strength and intelligence shields. Well, actually not three kinds, four kinds, right? Yeah, there are also well, actually I was technically correct, the best kind of correct, in the mean, because these dexterity ones are called bucklers, right? They are not shields. Well, they are quite literally shields, but yeah, the game does not count them as shields. They are bucklers. So if we are talking about shields, guys, we have the strength dexterity ones, we have the strength intelligence ones, and we have the pure strength ones. So the difference is the hybrid ones, the strength dexterity and strength intelligence ones, have a base block chance of 25%, whereas the pure strength ones have a base block chance of 26%, right? So 26% is and there is no variance, right? Every single shield, every single strength, pure strength requirement shield has a base block chance of 26%, and every single hybrid shield has a block chance of 25%. So how do we take it to 75%? First of all, guys, on the shield we can have this prefix rather, sorry, and I think 81% is the cap, but keep in mind that you can wall orb and get block chance enchant on it. So what happens is, guys, and this is very counterintuitive, and you will, I think, agree with me when I show you the process. So the way it works is, guys, so I will whip out the calculator again, right? So we have 26% base, right? And I have 78% in this block chance, which means I will have to give it a 78% bonus, right? That's how it's done. 78, let me just do it, 78 over 100 plus 1, right? Because I already have 100%. So times 26. So that's 46.28%, right? And that gets rounded down to 46%. So the thing is, this is not 46.28%, but to 28% is not displayed, right? It is 46%. It is rounded down and it's final, it's over, right? The 28% goes to waste. That will play a role, and that's why I'm doing this explanation, right? So sometimes the game omits the fraction, doesn't show it to you, but it's there, right? It actually hasn't rounded down. With further bonuses, it can be, you can make something out of it. But this time it's rounded down and it's over, right? It is 46%. And so, guys, we also will have block chance on our passive tree, right? Let's take a look at how much I have. There is none here. There is 5% here, there is 12% here, and these are additive, refer to my previous video, right? These are doing the same thing, so they will be added up. 5%, 12%, 17%, and I do have another 3 here. It was 17%, right? 22%, 52%, 57%, and 62%. So guys, and thing is, the one on the shield and the one on the passive tree are entirely separate. They are multiplicative, right? And now what I have to do is 46.28. I have to round that down to 46. Now I apply my 62% bonus, 74.52. And here comes the weird part, guys. This time, it actually rounds properly. It doesn't truncate, right? It takes a look at the 74.52% and it says, oh, it's above 74.5. So let me round that up and you get 75%. That's how you arrive at that, right? So, and that's why I'm doing a video on this. This is something a little bit too specific, right? Not many people will be using this, but it is a little bit too confusing. So I thought a video could be in order. So as I said, what you do is you get your, you take a look at the number here, right? You don't have to calculate this part because you can't take this because there are no fractions here, right? Whatever is being displayed to you on the shield is the deal, right? So for example, if I had 79%, right? Okay, this could have been rounded up to, actually, no. So the weird thing is, guys, I just checked it out. It doesn't get rounded to 47%. So guys, if we are talking about strictly the shield, right, and this is displayed as increased block chance local on the trade side, right? So there are two block chance modifiers. One of them increased block chance local, and the other is increased block chance, right? Let me just show it to you. As you can see, and 79%, as you can see, it is 46% still. When I get it to 80%, it's still 46, and I think at 81 it does the jump. At 81%, it goes up to 47, right? And let's test the maths out. 26 times 1.81. As you can see, it really surpasses 47. So guys, in here, on the shield, so this is the thing that I find is annoying. So on the shield, I truncate, right? Whatever fraction I have, even if I have 46.99, that gets rounded down to 46. But the passive tree bonuses are rounded up normally. So much for consistency, right? So guys, whatever you see on the shield, you just take it, right? There are no fractions there. There are no hidden fractions. So this shield says 46. The shield says 43. 43 is your final amount, right? And then you take a look at your tree. You take a look at all the block bonuses that you have. You add them up, right? And the number that you find, so for example, for me, it's 62, right? So I apply a 62% bonus. That was wrong. I needed to use 40. What did I do? 47. I'm sorry. 76. So guys, 75 is capped, but if it wasn't capped at 75, I would have 76% block chance if I was using an 81% block chance shield. So guys, what happens if I use an 81% block chance shield? If I want to cap my block, how much do I need from my tree, right? So 75% divided by 47%. So guys, I need a 60% block chance, right? Because 59.5 will be rounded down, so I need 60. So guys, if I get 60% bonus from my tree with a perfect 81% block chance shield, aka 47% block chance, then I would need a 60%, right? That's about it. So as I said, the calculation is very inconsistent and, very confusing, and it is pretty important, guys, that you hit the 75% if you are playing with this version. If you play with the Chernobog version, that's going to be different. You are going to allocate glancing blows and whatnot. That's not important, but as I said, the block chance is a little confusing. So guys, the simple version to TLDR version is, so I want to provide the info so you can understand everything about it, but then I also provide the TLDR version, the layman version, or aka the English version, right? That's what is being said to nerds when they complicate things or talk English. So the English version is you take a look at your block chance on the shield, this one, right? Is 46%, and you take a look at your passive tree, you add up your block chance, and you just divide that block chance by 100%, right? The one on your tree. So for example, if I have 50% on my tree, I divide 50 by 100, 0.5, add 1 to it, that's the already existing block chance on the shield. So 1.5, I multiply the 46 by 1.5, and 69% is my block chance, right? That's it. The easy version is this, right? You add up your block chance on your tree, divide it by 100, add 1 to it, and multiply the block chance that is being displayed on your shield, and that's it. That's your final amount, right? So, and if you want to cap your block chance, obviously you want as high block chance as you can on your shield, right? But if it's not capable, right, and you still want to block, you can allocate, can I find it? Keystone somewhere around here. Keystone? I believe it was called, I mean it was also glancing blows, that one. So, doubles our block chance, but instead of, taking no damage from block hits, we take 50%. That is when you use when you have a low percentage block shield like Chernobyl, right? Extremely good shield, but very low block chance, and it's absolutely impossible to cap that block chance. So this will help, right? I mean, normally, glancing blows would help with that. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's how you calculate your block chance. I hope it was, understandable. Feel free to pose me with any questions that you have, and I will see you in the next video. And the next video will be somewhat nerdy as well. The additive and multiplicative will, again, I will refer to them, and I'll see you in the next. Bye-bye.